Children, today we will learn management of waste. So we know that so many wastes are produced in the house, okay, and on the roads also so many wastes are produced, and in the factories and industries, okay. Now how to manage these wastes are we are going to learn. We should throw waste into the waste bin from where the garbage truck collects it. Children, you know that where do you throw the waste in your house? Yes, you will throw in the dustbin or garbage bin. And the person with a truck usually comes daily to your house and collects the garbage. And do you have one question? So what is that question? Where this garbage will be disposed? Yes, now see, it is disposed in a place. So here we should throw dust waste into the waste bin from where the garbage truck collects it. It is very wrong to keep own house clean, okay, and dump in front of a neighbor's house. Is that right, children? Is that right? No. We should keep our house clean and our surroundings also. Okay. We should not throw the waste in front of neighbor's house. So we should keep our house clean and surroundings also, okay. Not only our house, we should keep the surroundings also, even the roads also. There should be two separate dustbins. There should be two separate dustbins. How many dustbins should be there? Two, children. Okay, two separate dustbins should be there. One should be used for biodegradable items. So here see, it's a new word for you. Biodegradable. Okay, biodegradable and other one is non-biodegradable. Biodegradable. What is biodegradable? What is non-biodegradable? Let's see. So there should be two separate dustbins. One dustbin is to be used for biodegradable substance. Other one is should be used for non-biodegradable substances. Okay. So here what are biodegradable substances or things? Biodegradable things include fruit and vegetable peels. Okay. Biodegradable things include fruits and vegetable peels. Children, you know that we have to peel the fruits and we have to throw the peels in a dustbin. So that peels of the fruits and vegetables, peels of fruits, and vegetables. Peels of fruits and vegetables are biodegradable things. Even fruits and vegetable peels and leaves also, all these three, fruit peels, vegetable peels and these leaves come under biodegradable. Why these are called as biodegradable means these are from the biological origin. You can make a compost pit of waste at one corner of the garden in which you can put this type of waste to make manure. So one type of pit. Okay, so for example, you have to make the pit, in the garden. Okay, so for example, this is the pit here, and you have to throw these fruit peels, vegetable peels and leaf. Okay, and you have to cover with the soil, and you have to sprinkle water. Okay, and after some days, what is prepared from this waste like fruit peels, vegetable peels and leaves? What is prepared? Yes, manure is prepared. What is prepared? Manure is prepared. Once again I repeat, there should be two separate dustbins. Okay, one is to collect biodegradable waste, the other one is to collect non-biodegradable waste. So biodegradable waste are nothing but the peels of fruits, vegetables and leaves. Okay children, and what you have to do, you have to select a place in the garden, one pit you have to dig. That pit is called as the compost pit. What is this children? This pit is called as the compost pit. What is this pit? Compost pit. You have to throw the peels of the fruits, vegetables and leaves in this pit, and you have to cover with the soil. You have to sprinkle the water. After some days, what is prepared? Yes, manure is prepared. Okay, next one, the second dustbin. This is the first one. Next one, second one is first dustbin. You have to collect all these and you have to throw these into the compost pit. Second one is second dustbin should be used for waste items. Those are called as non-biodegradable waste. Okay, non-biodegradable waste. First dustbin is used to collect the biodegradable waste, and from the dustbin we are going to dump those wastes, okay, into the compost pit. Manure is prepared, that you have learnt. And second dustbin is used for non-biodegradable waste. This second dustbin should be used for waste items that are non-biodegradable. These do not decompose easily. See children, biodegradable waste decomposes easily. Non-biodegradable waste biodegradable waste, okay, do not decompose easily. So this is the difference children. Biodegradable waste decomposes easily, whereas non-biodegradable waste do not decompose easily. So this is the difference. What do you mean by decomposition? See, when you will throw the leaves, the vegetable peels, okay, and the fruit peels and under the soil, okay, in the compost pit, what happens? The bacteria which is present in the soil, okay, easily turns the waste into the useful manure, whereas non-biodegradable substances or waste do not decompose. Decompose means do not breaks. They are not converted. The garbage truck collects the waste daily from your house. Okay, so which truck collects the waste from your house? The garbage Okay, garbage truck collects the waste daily from your house. So this is about the biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. We should separate the biodegradable waste and non-biodegradable waste. What are the examples for non-biodegradable waste? Okay, polythene, glass, okay, polythene, glass, all this comes under non-biodegradable waste. Plastic, this comes under non-biodegradable waste, whereas leaves, peels of vegetables, peels of fruits comes under biodegradable waste. Okay children, next one, our next topic is covered drainage system. Covered drainage system. Children, our next topic is covered drainage system. Covered drainage system. The drainage system in a good house must be covered. In last class I told you, if the drainage system is not covered, what are the effects children? What happens? Yes, all the insects will lay the eggs and so many disease causing organisms will rise from that, and we will be suffering from so many diseases. Okay, if we will leave the drainage system open. So it should be covered properly. Mosquitoes breed in dirty water and spread diseases like malaria. What are the diseases children? Malaria. Next one is dengue and chikungunya. See children, these three are caused by mosquitoes only. These three are caused by mosquitoes only. So if you leave the drainage system open, these mosquitoes will lay the egg and breeds there, reproduces there, and so many mosquitoes will be coming from that open drainage system, and these will be responsible for the spread of the diseases like malaria, dengue, chikungunya. Malaria, dengue, chikungunya. We should clean drains regularly to prevent their blockage. Okay, drains. See for example, see children, this is a drain. Drain is nothing but it's a passage of the drainage system. If any block will occur here, automatically it will be overflowed, or this won't enter into another pipe or into the other place. So in this point of time, this the drainage water comes back and will be overflown from the manholes. That is why we should take care that it should be clean. It should be clean. So we should clean drains regularly to prevent their blockage. We should avoid plastic bags as they do not decay and get stuck in drains. That is why we should not use plastic or polythene. What happens actually, in the just now I told you that plastic, polythene, these comes under non-biodegradable substances. Non-biodegradable substances or waste means this cannot be broken down. Okay, so when this cannot be broken down, automatically these will, okay, this plastic or polythene will block the passage. Passage means way. Passage means way. Plastic bags are also harmful, are also very harmful, okay, to stray animals. Stray animals means street animals that consume them when they look for food in the garbage. So the stray animals means street animals, the dogs or the cats or any stray animals, sometimes the cows and buffaloes, other animals also, when they look for the food, they consume this plastic. okay, and polythene. So why? Because in such a food these animals will consume that. If they will consume that, it will be very danger to that animals. We should use cloth bags or paper bags. That is the reason, if you will observe in so many supermarkets nowadays, they are giving the cloth bags or paper bags. If you use cloth or paper, those are biodegradable. They can, if we will throw also inside the soil, they can be broken down. Okay, but if you use the plastic or polythene, what happens? This cannot be broken down, and automatically it will be left like that only. That is the reason we should use cloth bags or paper bags instead of polythene, okay, or plastic. Now let's go for some other suggestions. We should remove our shoes. Children, all of you are wearing the shoes, okay, daily when you are coming to the school. Am I right or wrong? Yes. After going home, we should remove our shoes before walking around in our house, as it helps reduce dirt and dust. See, we should keep our house clean. Am I right or wrong? Daily. And when you will wear the shoe, okay, and after going home, we have to remove the shoe, and it should be kept in the shoe rack. We should not walk with the shoe in the whole house, into the bedroom or into the drawing room, whatever the rooms are available. We should not go with the shoe. If you'll go with the shoe, what happens, children? Dirt and dust will be, okay, there. There should be a proper place for the things like shoes, bills, coats, and work or school supplies. So we should keep all these things in one place. We should keep all the objects in a proper place. If you keep all the objects in a proper place, there are two benefits. One is, it is easy to identify for the next day, and second one is, it helps in maintaining the house clean. Now, words to remember is there. See, children, I told you already one word, drainage. Drainage is the system of waste or water. Here, see, drainage is the system of water or waste liquids flowing away from somewhere into the ground or down pipes. So this drainage is nothing but, I told you already, so okay, it is flowing from somewhere to the ground pipes or down. So it is a system of water or waste liquids. Okay, children, now let's brush up what we have read. Here, see, we should make our bed. I told you already, we should make our bed. After waking up in the morning, we should keep the pillows, we should keep the blankets, we should keep the bed sheets folded and in a proper condition. Next one, we should clean the table immediately after eating. Not only in the house, even in the school also. Okay, while eating, sometimes some rice or curry will fall on the bench. Am I right or wrong? So after eating, we should clean the bench in the school. At the same time, we should clean the table immediately after eating in the house. Throw away the trash and put away the leftovers. Leftovers are nothing but all the food we cannot eat, all the curry item we cannot eat. Sometimes we will leave the curry item. Sometimes we will leave the curry leaf. Okay, that is called as leftover. So we should throw away the trash and put away the leftovers. Next point, children, mosquitoes breed in dirty water. I just now told mosquitoes are breeding. I mean, they breed in dirty water and spreads diseases like malaria, dengue, and chikungunya. That is why we should cover the drainage system properly. If we will open the drainage system like that, if we leave the drainage system open, all these mosquitoes will breed means reproduce and lays the eggs, and so many mosquitoes will come and they will be responsible for the spread of chikungunya, malaria, and dengue. Next point, children, we should remove our shoes We should remove our shoes before walking around in our house. Just now told, we should remove our shoes. If we will wear the shoes in the house, what happened? The dirt and dust will be there. Okay, children. So these are the things we have learnt in this lesson. Now, life skills is there. See, children, life skills. Keep the following points in your mind to maintain the cleanliness of your house. Yes, children, we have to follow these points and we have to follow these points and we have to keep these points in the mind to maintain the cleanliness. Cleanliness means hygienic, very clean. First one, always throw waste paper or any waste in the dustbin. Throw the waste in the dustbin. Okay, first point is, what is the first point, children? Always throw waste paper or any waste in the dustbin. Second one, arrange your books neatly after reading. Arrange your books neatly after reading. So you have to arrange your books neatly. Third point, do not throw your toys around. Do not throw your toys around. Okay, children. All of you are having some toys, okay, in your houses. Do not throw your toys around. Keep them in the proper places. Okay. Next one, do not spill food on the table while eating. Do not spill the food while eating. So while eating, do not spill the food. What you have to do? Spread a napkin on your lap while eating. Yes, in the school also you have to spread the napkin on the lap like this and you have to eat. So these are the 4 points, very important points. You have to keep it in your mind and you have to follow. First one is, throw the waste papers or waste into the dustbin. Second one is, arrange your books neatly, okay, after reading. Third one is, yes, children, do not throw your toys around. Keep them in a proper place. Fourth one is, do not spill the food while eating. Okay, spread a napkin on your lap while eating. Okay, children, these are the very, very important points, and this is a very important lesson to keep our house clean and neat, children. Thank you.